Hi, this is DH Dunn, and I'm here to ask myself an ongoing question. How long can I lope while building a call center? We're kind of in a maintenance phase. We used to have that in the winter. We'd go into maintenance mode at the software company I worked at. So we need to do our forging, and then we need to bring our new tools back to the main office, and then we can really get back into some construction. So let's get the forging going. We're going to load into call center. Just sitting on day 16. We are here at Spangler's. And I don't think I've done a whole lot of anything here yet. Delightful weather, both in the game and outside, as we are having a nor'easter. Grab the dog food. I don't know how much food you have there, Will, but we're gonna... Okay, that's it. Gonna grab these. We're gonna make our... how tired are we? Yeah, we're gonna make our hammer, or excuse me, our hatchet, and probably a few arrowheads. I don't know about a knife. Scrap wise, we don't have a whole lot left. We could break this down, but that's an hour and a half of work. We haven't finished looting here. Let's do that first.
That'll come in handy.
I mean, maybe. Good pain reliever. A business trip is a necessity. All right, check this. We checked the safe, but it's underground. So, we can't get that. At least I don't think so. Is that more coal? Yeah. This thing. Yeah, it's underground. Well then, let's check that. Yeah, that's not better than what we have. So we will let that go. We don't need to carry the extra weight around. Why are you carrying these, Will? You don't need those. Alright. How much time we got on this thing? Let's get it up to forge temp. I don't know how many coal I put in last time, so we'll just put in, I don't know, 4. It's not like we don't have plenty. Let that get up. We'll see where that goes. There is a little scrap over there, I believe, on that island, but I don't know that it's worth it. We'll see. I want to get the hammer done. We could probably... the hammer. I keep saying the hammer. I want to get the hatchet done, so we can make furniture. How much water do we have? Well, we can't make water right now anyway. Alright. Hatchet requires cloth that we don't have, but boy, we got plenty of things to make cloth from. We'll start with this shell that I just picked up. This one. Hour and a half to harvest that thing? I have never noticed that before. Really? I'll spend 10 minutes, thank you. That's ridiculous. It better give a lot of cloth for that amount of time. 2? Holy cow. What a waste of time. Okay, let's make this hatchet.
It's dusk. The night can't be far behind.
Nah, you're fine, Well. You're doing an all-nighter here. Okay. So we now have the hatchet, thus allowing us to make furniture. Okay. I'm going to put 2 hours of water on here. And I'm going to break this down.
I'm so hungry in my life.
I mean, sure. Maybe later. Do you have well fed? No. So theoretically, there's no well fed to protect, but I'll give you a little food.
I need to find food.
Yeah, you just ate food. You can find it right in your pocket. You also have Bannock making ability if you got cooking 2. Do you not have cooking 2 yet? Okay, you do, I was gonna say. Don't be all ridiculous. You can make some Bannock right here. Now you're gonna complain about being tired. So we can make arrowheads. Can't make a knife because we need cloth. I don't know. Let's see. I kind of feel like I want the arrowheads more than I want a knife. I'd rather have more arrowheads. 30 minutes. We gotta wait for this anyway. There you go.
I could eat anything.
How long on this fire still? 3 hours. I'll tell you what we could do, William. We have such ridiculous amounts of fuel on us. Why don't you sleep and eat? Or strike that. Reverse it. Eat and sleep. No, that's not correct.
Food.
Yes, all you can talk about is food. Goose books? I've never noticed that it says goose books on the back of it. Is that new? Eat that. Get down to, I don't know, 6. It's been a good week this week. You know, any week I see one of the granddaughters is a good week. And we got to have her for several hours just to ourselves the other day, which was awesome. I'll do that. Annie finally kicked her cold. So I've had full Annie power back all week, which has been great. Excuse me, that was a very loud swallow. Okay. So now the question is, do I want to go get a little bit more scrap? Probably. We're already here, right? Got 5 hours left on this thing. Let's have a little breakfast here at Spengler's. Morning coffee? Yeah, why not? Okay, give me like 2 of these. That'll work. You do an hour of water while we're gone. Thank you. Okay. Did we? No. Alright. Now, if I lose this torch, I may say the hell with it and go back. It depends. I thought about timberwolves. I don't think you can get timberwolves in the muskeg, which is weird if I'm right, because when we knew they were going to go into other maps, but we didn't know what maps they could go into, I thought the muskeg was a map they'd put them on, because it's, you know, similar to Bleak, and it's got big, wide open spaces. And I thought, at the time, mistakenly, that the timberwolves, they'd only put them in places where they've got a lot of room to move around. But that is not the case, considering some of the spots I've found them in since then. But I don't think they can show up here. Now, I'm not challenging them to prove me wrong. There's no need for that. I've seen all the Timbies this week I need on the road trip, which has been a lot of fun. Anytime I go into Blackrock, man, it is an adventure. Wow. Can you... I never remember there's a fire barrel there. You want to grab these? Probably. So, we've been on the road trip all week, and Conhuchka was on a road trip right now. Kind of a twofer. And I have, this weekend I will be prepping the next I Lope series. I have a plan A and a plan B. Plan A is pretty ambitious and requires some technical expertise. We'll see if I can pull it off. Plan B, very executable, so not a problem there. Kind of depends on how the weekend goes too. How busy is my weekend? How much time do I have to work on it? I'd also love to get back into a I Lope in Skyrim. I've been playing a lot of Oblivion lately. When the remaster came out, and it reminded me of the Skyrim series, which was fun. I had a good time with that. All right. Now we harvest. Here, we can eat that. Harvest some clothing. Not one that takes an hour and a half, though. Let's see. What's this take? 20 minutes? 20 minutes for 2 cloth versus an hour and a half for 2 cloth. Ridiculous. Okay. We don't have enough scrap. I thought that was going to be enough. Let me harvest some torches and think about that. There is some shelving we can break down in the bunker. How much time left on this? We just found more firewood. I know I said I didn't want the knife, but now that I'm here... come on. This is going to make it hard to get to that. I'm pretty sure I need this torch. That guy is fairly consistently up there. I don't know what we have curing, if anything. I've been so focused on the call center that I'm not sure I've been doing a lot of, you know, long dark work. Getting things curing, we'll have to focus on that too. Alright, where are you, dude? There you are. Hey, shithead. Hey. There you go. Hurry up. Hurry up, I got work to do. I'm not gonna take your carcass. It's all yours. In we go. There we go. 2 hours and 15 minutes. Good heavens.
I could eat anything right now.
Oh my god, Will. You and your eating, man. Now this is the kind of weather I'd like to leave in. My memory is if I try this, I'm gonna end up wet. You'd think you could shoot across that spot right there. You might even be able to do this. Okay. Alright, I gotta remember that for the future. I usually take the long way around because I thought the ice would break. Okay, let's make some knives and more arrowheads. Hello. Still got 2.5 hours left, huh? Okay, we can do water. Let's do not you. You. 2 hours. You. More time. Alright, make me the knife, please.
Something to eat.
Nah, you're fine. One thing at a time, man. Oh, shit. That took too long. Never mind. This one won't. Give me some arrows. And give me some more arrows. Grab your water. Make more. It's not really the kind of weather I'd want to leave in. This way we don't have to come back here for quite a while. Grab the water.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Nah, you're fine. I'm working you hard, Will. I'm acknowledging that. Okay. I think we've done everything I want to do here. I don't really think I want to leave now. I'd rather wait till the morning. We use all but one of the coal. "45 minutes. There. If you ever accidentally take all these down, you can access the bed from here. You can just look up and use it. Or did they fix that? Note left behind. Huh. Now I can't reach it. Well, never mind then. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Anytime I try to sound like some kind of TLD expert, the game reminds me that I don't know shit. I swear I've done it. Huh. Oh well. Well then don't do that. There's accelerant under one of these too. Don't do the expert thing, man. It's not you. Just let it go. These are cured. That's good. So I cured something. Drop this can. Drop that can too. We made 20 arrowheads. We're in good shape once we get some maples curing. All right, I have enough time on the fire to sleep longer, but I want to sleep probably just 6 and then check on the weather. I love the muskeg, but I want visibility here. Gotta sneeze. Excuse me. I don't know. I think I might take 2 more hours, see if that burns off. There we go. There's my ideal muskeg weather. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. How many torches do we have? Those are not torches. 12? Okay, stop taking torches. Just make a tea. And make or heat up this tea. Grab one of your 12 torches. Don't use the freaking forge. Instead, use a match. So maddening. Just let it go. Let it go. And speaking of going, let's go. Get out of here. Hey, dude. You know what? I really don't have time for you today. You can follow me all the way if you want. It is very early. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I've certainly recorded earlier than this, plenty of times, but still a little sleepy. As it's getting light outside, I'm going to be interested to see how much damage, if there was any, from the storm. Not to the house. The house is fine, I'm sure, but like just to trees and stuff. Light stayed on. Always happy when that happens. A lot of folks in our area have a generator. I don't. They're just really expensive. And, you know, it fell into the category of nice to have. We just, you know, rebuy our groceries. This winter, I don't think we had any significant power outage this winter. We got off really light this winter. 2 winters ago, man, we were losing power left and right. And last summer, we had a couple power outages. But so far, so good. The trick here with power outages is we have a well. So when we lose power, we also lose water. So you have to, like, if you think you're going to lose power, you, like, fill the bathtub or something with water so that you have some extra water to refill the toilet. Which is the big thing you want to keep going. And I lose coffee. That's what kills me. Can you run across the... Look at you guys running across the log. I didn't know you could do that. You don't want to be over here because you're mapped to be somewhere else. And I think you're mapped to try to get back there. I've always wanted to do something where you, like, corralled bunnies in an area. To see, like, how many bunnies can you get in one area at the same time. No, don't... There's like 8 rabbits over here, man. There you go. There's the bear. Grab a few Charlie Tangos here. I think we've got one more maintenance episode to do here where we got to get back to PV. And then finally we can get back to making some call center stuff. We did pick up some computers and stuff that we're going to bring back. Those are waiting for us at the dam. Clank, 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 clank. Love the clink clanks on the train tracks. We got over there. Wolf. I honestly cannot remember the last time I saw a moose in this game when I'm playing. I see it on other people's playthroughs. I think it's probably been more than a month since I've seen a moose. And that just, maybe I saw one and I just don't remember it, you know. My memory is on the record there. But I don't think I've seen one, and I play every day. My main interloper run is now over 200 days. We're getting very close to the PB. I'll be back playing that tonight. If you ever want to check me out on Twitch, I stream pretty much every night. I generally get on about 5:30. I used to get on around 6:30. Lately, I've been starting earlier. And stream for about 2 hours. I turn into a pumpkin if I stream much longer than that. And I alternate. For the past 2 weeks or so, I've been alternating. 2 nights I'll do Long Dark, 2 nights I do Baldur's Gate 3, and I just bounce between the two. So I really want to finish Baldur's Gate 3, and I figured that's a way to make me finish it. Not a strong reason to stop here, other than eating, I guess, because the weather's good, and we've already been here, and we're pretty warm. I say we just keep going. Now, there is an argument to swing by trappers. It's not that out of our way. And see what we got over there. I don't want to delay our return though, so I'm not sure about it. What do I think is going to be at Trappers? I mean, there's not likely to be matches there, and I have plenty. I could definitely hit Trappers on my next Mystery Lake run. This is not a bad location for another branch office. Now, those are birch. Do I want to go? No, I don't. No, I don't. Stay on target. Like that guy in Star Wars. Stay on target. I've never forgotten that line. Stay on target. And I think it's because of the way he says it and the fact that he repeats it twice in the exact same cadence within about 30 seconds.
For a drink right now.
And it has just stayed with me. I think it stays with a lot of people. I remember as a kid going to see Star Wars at the theater. Didn't really even know what it was about. I don't think I'd seen a commercial for it. I just knew that my dad was really excited to see it. And so he took me and my sister. And I remember waiting in line to see it. Standing in this really long line and thinking, oh, you know, why are we standing in line? This is boring.
Gotta eat soon.
And as soon as it was over, I wanted to stand in line to watch it again. Because back then, kids, back in my day, when you saw a movie at the theater, you didn't know if you would ever see it again. Once it left the theater, it was gone. This was pre-HBO, pre-videotapes, obviously pre-streaming and DVDs and everything else. So the idea that movies could ever be made available to the general public without seeing them in a movie theater again. Occasionally movies would come back to the theater, but that was very rare for something that wasn't Disney. I don't even think Disney did it that often. You saw the movie at the theater and that was it. And then occasionally, there would be like TV rights and it would be shown on TV in like an edited format. But, so yeah, you went to see it a bunch of times because that might be the only time you saw it. Yeah, this has been Old Guy Remembers. Try not to do that so often. All right, we have returned to Camp HQ, and this is where I'm going to take my save. As soon as I can navigate the porch here. So we have returned. We have returned with the fruits of our forging labor, which would be the knife and the hatchet, the all-important hatchet, and 20 arrowheads. But the all-important hatchet so that we can... I like this desk. This is a good job here. So that we can eventually feed ourselves. We have nothing curing right now, but we'll deal with that in due time. Okay, I think that is going to do it for this one. If you're enjoying this series and you'd like to give me the like, comment, subscribe, those do all really help me. I'll be back tomorrow with more adventures in the long dark. Until then, stay safe, take care of each other, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.